5 weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it downs from 37. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the outbound. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Quick pass left side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. The Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Goff taken right to the air. This is completed downfield to Likely. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They run. Here's the rookie from Georgia Tech. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and just 2 to go.
Go. 180.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man. This is Evans. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Like 20. Hey, 5.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11. Madden Cardinals 23-yard line.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
180. Value 3. Value 3.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. He's got it near the 8. He will not score, but that does set him off Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, lift. Go, come on.
From the gun, Goff. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Play fake, Jones. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timber, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Maverick, 18.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Throwing the out route complete. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A give right side to Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down, a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
It's a gain of 13, but it's third down.
Goff on third. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Keatrell Clark picks it. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick six for Arizona. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff to the air now. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 36. 180.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's going deep. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jones now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call him pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180.
Goff setting to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here goes, come on! 180! Split!
It's Goff on fourth down. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
18 Raptor, Dragon 60, 19 Lion.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, set.
Again, Jones to the air. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Drake London with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go, come on. 20.
On first down, it's Goff. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. to work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one finds Thornton. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
The Raider first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone covers like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Motion man sent left. From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was over. Made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go! Cougar 19!
3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. This is a heater going deep. And they don't get the catch they need. was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Finds him on the crossing route. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Jones setting up the play action. Buying some time right. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Drake London with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
42. Raiders 21.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Against the blitz. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Now looking to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. You need to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on Ford. That one finds his man, likely. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offensive line fast. Here's the one back on the handoff. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Raider first down.
Sticking to the air here. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
I'll throw for it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's another Raiders.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down, Raiders.
In the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go now.
Mission man is the tight end. He's going left. He's going to throw it again. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
49. Raiders 28.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. to throw. It's a screen play to Genti. Runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Las Vegas.
They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Let's take 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. And the defender coming away with it. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their
The Arizona
own 20-yard
offense
line.
looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 19, charge, go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's trying to push the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Finds him over the middle. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
19 light, chop 60, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Jones now on third down. And complete to St. Brown. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals put up even 4 points in a win. Drake London with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
56. Raiders 28. Jack Wyland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll send a receiver left. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Raiders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw here. Fits it through the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. Catch moves into the 48.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
They've got a man in motion.
First down, Las Vegas.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. O'Shawn Murphy bunts in, gets him. That's an interception. And the Cardinals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down.
Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Hits him on the out route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here we go.
Jones on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
To the outside, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He has it at the run. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
Raiders 28. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Go!
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again! And the Cardinals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
First down pass.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cardinals are running them out of the building. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cardinals 70, Raiders 28. Chad Ryland to kick
All
off.
set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Brought in by his back here in Shensi. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
8 yards on the
Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
18, Pioneer! Nike, 18!
He's going to throw this one. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.